Welcome to this edition of Roll the Level Real Talk. My name is Matt. With me is my good friend Sarah. How you doing?
I'm Peachy. How are you?
I'm doing very well now that I'm caffeinated and ready to roll. So this is episode 7, and today we want to talk a little bit about. We had a snow day today. There was a lot of snow
snowstorm
here, and it got you thinking actually. So why don't you share a little bit about
I got
this?
super nostalgic about when we used to have snow days as kids and being like, oh, you hear it's a snow day on the radio and you're like, yes! And all you want to do is play games all day.
Yes, absolutely. Played millions and millions of games. So true. Which then brought us up to this discussion of what games did you play as a kid on snow days. And so today we're going to list our top 3 games that we played on snow days growing up. And so I'm gonna let you go first there. What was your first game you used to play?
So probably first, I'd probably say Animal Crossing. Like, normally we would go through a routine every day where me and my sisters would take turns. We would all go to Tom Nook's store and buy our stuff, and then it would be my sister's turn, then my mom's turn.
Yep.
But then when it was snow day, we would make shirt patterns. As fun as that sounds. So
Okay.
in the first Animal Crossing, you had like a grid of like 200 squares.
Okay.
And you could fill each square with like one of 16 colors to make a pattern.
Yeah.
So we would print off patterns pre-made off the internet.
Oh my word, there you go.
To make like a link shirt or something.
Okay.
So either me or my sister would tell me every single like color that we'd have to put in, and we'd end up with a Link shirt or like a Mario shirt and stuff like that. It took us hours. Wow. But that was what we did on a snow day to kill time because
that's awesome.
We ended up with a Link shirt in the original Animal Crossing. It was cool.
That is actually pretty cool.
It was hardcore.
I was around before the internet, and B, not that artsy and craftsy. So my first game I used to play on Snowdays was Doom, the original Doom.
Okay.
We had an old Packard Bell 486, and man, like you'd install the 3 Doom discs and on quarter-inch floppy, and I would play that for hours. Like I would speedrun that thing for a joke. I still remember all of the first Doom and I think all of the second Doom. And so yeah, I'd play that for hours. Like snow days, I would just basically go into my dad's office because he'd be out working.
Okay.
I'd fire the old Packard Bell and then boot up into Windows 3.11 and go nuts. Yeah, because I'm old. So, but yeah, that was probably
the more times you say it, doesn't make
I
it
know,
any
right?
better.
I know, it's true. So no, but Doom was a big game for me growing up. I played that a lot. I played that and Wolfenstein 3D were kind of a part of that, but Doom was my snow day game because I didn't have to think much. I could just roll through it and go. So that was probably my number 1 game. But what about you? Was number 2 for you?
Probably Smash Brothers. I remember the day I got Smash Brothers Melee.
Yep.
My dad, like, it was close to Christmas and we had a snow day, and my friend promised to get me Smash Brothers Melee for Christmas.
Yep.
So I was so stoked. Like, he came over that night and I'm like, yes, we're gonna play Melee all night on this snow day. And then his parents wouldn't take him out that day to go get me Smash Brothers because it was snow day. So he didn't get me Smash Brothers. My dad was like, I am getting you promised Smash Brothers? I'm getting you Smash Brothers. So he went and called every EB. I think he had to go to like Welland or like he had to go not in the city, but he found me Melee. He brought it home. We played it all night.
Oh my word, that's awesome.
But it was like that was one of my more memorable snow days because I got that game and we played it. Like it didn't necessarily play it during the day, but I got that game and snow day was saved.
Nice. That's awesome. That's a good game though too. Melee was
still the best Smash Brothers. I don't care what anyone says.
No, I think I agree with that. I'm just processing in my head, but I'm pretty sure I agree with that statement. Absolutely, Melee was an excellent Smash Brothers. That's fair. I was always a Link. I played Link like forever for everything. I think I played Link.
Well, at least we're Zelda fans.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But so my second game, again dating myself, on my Sega Master System, which I had forever. That system, man, I wish I could find it. But anyway, there's a game called Afterburner.
Oh yeah, I played on 360 Afterburner Climax.
Absolutely. Yeah, so way back when, right out, it was basically ported from arcade cabinet to the Sega Master. I played the game forever, and it was great. My dad actually, my bedroom was really small, and so he gutted my closet and put like this little 13-inch like TV in there for me with my Sega Master.
Cool.
I'd close like the doors and it was like my own little cockpit. And that was the coolest thing. And so I would play Afterburner for hours in there because I just thought it was the coolest thing. I think he even like rewired because my dad's like an electronics guy, so he actually rewired like an old PC joystick to work with the Sega Master.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he like rewired the communication pins and stuff.
Cool.
And so I had this homemade joystick that I would use for Afterburner in my closet cockpit. It was amazing. So that was
jelly.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. So that was probably my second game that I played just forever and a day. on Snowdays when I was little. So, but anyway, what's your third one? What's your third game?
I'm gonna go away from Nintendo Land, and I'm gonna say an RPG.
That's okay. You're allowed. You're allowed.
One of my last memorable ones was my sister heard it was a snow day on the radio, so we turn on some Linkin Park and we're dancing, and we're yes, so excited. And then I proceeded to play Legend of Dragoon all day.
Oh my word!
I just got
That's
my PS1,
and
I was so stoked because it was like the first RPG. Like, this is the one that brought me into it, so I'm like, this is amazing. I just want to soak it all in. So I moved like our one armchair right up to the TV. I was literally like a foot away from it. I'm just like, I'm sitting here all day playing this.
Word.
And I sat there for at least 12 hours playing Legend of Dragoon.
That is a huge
I burned
investment.
through 2 discs in that game, I think.
I was going to say, that is a big game, A, and B, that's a seriously deep game. So, wow. That's impressive.
But man, I needed to know all about RPGs after I was...
Well, after you were done with that?
Yes.
That's fair. Absolutely. So, my last game that I played, I remember playing, this would be more... I think this was like late middle school or early high school for me. Maybe mid-high school. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I remember the Christmas I got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. On the N64.
Remember that?
Right. N64. I actually remember where I was, the exact house, where I sat for the preceding 19 hours. And probably about 7 of those invested just in the water temple.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, right. But that was my go-to game for years during Snowdays. I would just replay. It didn't matter where. I'd just pick it up and go. It didn't matter what was going on, where I was. I'd play that game. And even to this day, every once in a while, I'll go back and just rebeat Ocarina of Time. And I leave just enough time in between, plus I'm getting old that I forget things, so it's great when I rediscover them.
Yeah, like my sister plays it, or she used to at least play it every year. And then every time she would get stuck, and she'd call me and she'd be like, I know I play this every year, but I forget this part.
Yeah, it's true. So, so those are, the great thing about those games is you could play them for hours on end, right?
Like... there's so many other games that I probably did play and I forgot, but
no,
man,
absolutely, yeah.
It's the best day to just pick up. You have you have nothing to do all day. What are you gonna do?
That's true.
You're gonna sit down and play video games.
I would agree. Yeah, so it's always a good time. So, but that's just some of ours. Those are our kind of top 3 each. But what about you guys? What are some of the games you like to play in a snow day? What are the games, especially growing up? What were the games you kind of went back to or played a lot of or really enjoyed? We'd love to hear from you. So just leave us a note in the comments, and we'll definitely read those. So we try to read those every week. But anyway, that's all we really want to talk about today, all we really want to cover today. So thanks so much for watching this edition of Roll the Level Real Talk. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.